The sound of an alarm shattered the early morning silence. The main character groaned, pulling the blanket over their head. It was just another ordinary day, or at least that's what they thought. The soft sunlight filtering through the curtains carried an unusual warmth, almost like it was trying to tell a secret. As they got out of bed, a strange feeling lingered. Something was different, though they couldn't pinpoint what was responsible. Looking around their small room, their eyes fell on a neatly wrapped box on the desk. It hadn't been there before. Hesitant but curious, they reached for it. The box was light, and inside was a folded note. The words on it were simple but mysterious. "You have been chosen." Chosen for what? The main character stared at the note, trying to make sense of it. They turned it over, hoping for more, but the other side was blank. Shrugging it off as a prank, they stuffed the note into their pocket and went about their day. But as they stepped outside, the world seemed different. Colors looked sharper, the air felt fresher, and the people they passed smiled in a way that seemed knowing. At school, the feeling only grew stronger. The main character noticed that things they usually struggled with suddenly felt easier. Conversations flowed naturally, their teachers seemed friendlier, and even the smallest tasks didn't seem like a burden. During lunch, their closest friend asked, "Hey, you seem brighter today. Did something good happen?" The main character hesitated. Should they mention the note? They decided against it, laughing off the comment instead. But deep down, they couldn't shake the feeling that the note had changed something. Later, during a quiet moment in the library, a shadow fell across their table. Looking up, they saw a mysterious figure standing there. The person had an almost otherworldly presence, their eyes filled with a calm intensity. "Enjoying the change?" the figure asked, with a faint smile. The main character blinked, confused. "Who are you? What change?" The figure tilted their head, as if amused by the question. "You'll see soon enough." With that, they turned and walked away, leaving the main character more puzzled than ever. The rest of the day was a blur of strange but positive events. Opportunities seemed to fall into their lap, and everything felt oddly perfect. Yet the perfection started to feel unsettling. By the evening, as they lay in bed staring at the ceiling, a question gnawed at them. Why me? What had they done to deserve this sudden shift? And more importantly, was it even real? The next morning, the world still carried that strange, magical energy. But this time, the main character decided to test it. They volunteered to answer questions in class, spoke to someone they'd always been too shy to approach, and even tried a challenging project they had avoided for weeks. To their surprise, everything went smoothly. It was as if the universe itself was helping them succeed. Yet a tiny voice in the back of their mind kept asking, "Is this really you? Or is it the notes doing?" That evening, the mysterious figure appeared again, this time by the park. The main character, determined to get answers, approached them. "Why is this happening to me?" they demanded. The figure's smile was cryptic. "Because you're ready." Ready for what? To see the truth, the figure replied, before disappearing into the shadows once more. The following days were a mix of wonder and unease. The main character found themselves excelling in ways they never thought possible, but the lingering doubt grew stronger. They began to notice small cracks in the perfect facade, moments of tension with friends, fleeting feelings of loneliness, and a nagging fear that it could all disappear as quickly as it came. Then came the day when things truly unraveled. A minor misunderstanding with their closest friend spiraled into a heated argument. For the first time since the change, the main character felt the sting of failure and rejection. Sitting alone in their room that night, they pulled out the note again. The words felt heavier this time. "You have been chosen." But chosen for what? If you were in their shoes, would you embrace the change or question it? Determined to find clarity, the main character began reflecting on their recent experiences. They realized that while the changes had made life easier, they hadn't made it better. True growth, they concluded, came from facing challenges, not avoiding them. The next morning, they woke up with a newfound resolve. They decided to rely less on the mysterious energy and more on their own efforts. Slowly but surely, they started tackling problems head-on, rebuilding strained friendships, and accepting that perfection wasn't the answer. By the end of the week, the world felt normal again, but this time, it was a normal the main character could appreciate. The mysterious figure appeared one last time, watching from a distance. The main character gave them a small nod, silently thanking them for the lesson. As the sun set, painting the sky in shades of gold, the main character felt a deep sense of peace. Life wasn't perfect, but it was real, and that was enough. If this story left you wondering, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And tell us, if you had the chance to change your life completely, would you take it, or would you choose to face the challenges instead?